Spelling rule: adding S and adding ES. Generally, when we want to write the plural form of a noun, for example, cat, or if we want to write the present tense of verbs like sit, we just add an S. Sometimes, however, we need to add an ES. Let's look at when we need to apply this rule. If a word ends with CH, SH, S, X, or Z, we have to add an ES. Let's look at some examples. Beach ends with a CH, so we add ES to write beaches. Wish ends with an SH, so we add ES to write wishes. Bus ends with an S, so we add ES to write buses. Boxes needs an ES because box ends with an X. Because buzz ends with a Z, we add ES to write buzzes. Look at the following nouns. Which words do we have to add an ES to if we want to turn them into plurals? We must add an ES to these words because bench ends in CH, brush ends in SH, glass ends in S, and fox ends in X. We can just add an S to snake and light. So, if a word ends with CH, SH, S, X, or Z, we need to add an ES. We also need to remember a few other words we add ES to. Go, goes. Do, does. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. EasyTeaching.net